What's up, duelists? Nani pulls here. Went to my sneak peek preview today at the card shop that I go to, and I got y'all 10 Soul Fusion booster packs that I'm gonna be opening up for y'all. So let's get right into this. And I also won this mat too. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I'm gonna miss Genji though. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm gonna switch them around. Alright, and I'm gonna be sleeving them up too to commemorate there we go, the purple Soul Fusion. Got us purple, so let's get to it. First pack, let's go. Right, here we go. Crusadia Crawler, Orchestrated Attack. Discard plus summon this card's effect monster. Insect, Earth, this card is still a trap. Discard plus summon this effect to a zone. Link monster points 2. You can add one World Legacy card from your deck to your hand. Orchestrated Attack. When a monster declares an attack, tribute one Orchist or Warlord Legacy monster, then target one monster your opponent controls. Banish it. Until Noble Arms are needed once again. Pretty cool. Excavate cards from top of your deck equal to the number of Noble Arms. Equip spells you control, and if you do, add one of them to your hand. Also place the remaining cards on top of your deck in any order. You can banish this card from your graveyard, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. Special summon from your deck one Noble Knight monster with a different name from the cards you control or in your graveyard. You'll just effect until Noble Knights once again, once per turn. Cool. I got Longirisu the Orcus Orchestrator as our super. 2 effect monsters, including an Orcus monster. This link card cannot be destroyed by card effects. Nice. You can target 2 of your banished machine monsters, shuffle them into the deck, then you can send 1 link monster your opponent controls to the graveyard. This card cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. You can only use the effect of Longirisu once per turn. Cool. And our rare Gravekeeper Supernaturalist. 2 Gravekeeper monsters. Gains attack equal to combined original levels of the materials used for its fusion summon times 100. So, okay. 1 Echo Rally is on the field. This card and any card in your field zone cannot be destroyed by card effects. During your main phase, you can activate this effect during the end phase of this turn. Add 1 Gravekeeper monster or 1 Necro Valley card from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect of a Gravekeeper Supernaturalist once per turn. Cool. I used to remember when Gravekeepers were like the strongest, but that was when I still played. It was back in Synchros. That was crazy. Gravekeeper Spiritualist. During your main phase, if Necro Valley is on the field, you can fusion summon 1 special spellcaster fusion monster from your extra deck using this card to control and other monster from your hand or field as fusion material. You can only use the effect once per turn. Okay, so it makes them easier to special summon the Supernaturalist. There we go. Will of Salamangreat. During your main phase, you can special summon 1 Salamangreat monster from your hand or graveyard. You can send this face of card from the field to the graveyard and target 1 Salamangreat Link monster you control that was Link summoned using a monster with its same name as material. Special summon Salamangreat monster from your hand and or graveyard in defense position up to the number of that monster's Link rating. You can only use 1 Will of the Salamangreat effect once per turn. Only once that turn. Patchwork Fluffle. This card is also treated as a fight for a monster while face up on the field. This card on the field can only be used as a substitute for any 1 fusion material whose name is specifically listed on a fight for fusion monster, but the other fusion material must be correct. And Subsurface Stage Divers. What's that? This card is pretty cute. Attack 0, attack defense though. Subsurface Stage Divers. If you control exactly 3 non-token monsters with the same name and no other monsters, you can add 3 monsters with the same name as each other from your deck to your hand for the rest of this turn. After this card resolves, you can normal summon set or special summon monsters with the added monster's name, nor activate their monster effects. Going to do 1 per turn. Alright. Cool. Let me sleeve our super up. Alright. Second pack. It's gonna be like a in-depth video. It's more like just me like reading it. Dino Wrestle, King T Wrestle. Nice, got the Dino Wrestle cards. 2+ Dino Wrestle monsters. If this card battles, your opponent cannot activate spell or traps until the end of the damage step. Your opponent's monster cannot target monsters for attack, except this one. Nice. At the start of your opponent's battle phase, you can target one position monster your opponent controls. In this battle phase, your opponent cannot attack with a monster until that one has, and if it does not declare an attack, destroy it at the end of the battle phase. That's actually pretty good. Invisibility Barrier. Once per turn, you can banish one face-up ritual, fusion, synchro, exceed, pendulum, or link monster you control this turn. The effect of monsters with the same card type as that banished monsters are negated. Oh, that's not bad. Galaxy Brave. If this card is in your hand, you can reveal one Photon monster in your hand, special summon this card, and if you do, this level becomes the level of that Photon monster. If this card is normal summon or special summon, you can target one Galaxy monster in your graveyard. This card's attack and defense becomes that monster's attack and defense, and you can only use effect once per turn. And oh snap! For our ultra rare Galaxy Eye Soul Flare Dragon. 2 light monsters, including a monster with 2,000 or more attack. If this card is link summoned, you can target one Photon or Galaxy monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. During your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can discard one Photon card and one Galaxy card, or discard one Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, and target one special summon monster your opponent controls, destroy it. The effect can be used once per turn. Crazy. Nice. Ooh, Thunder Dragon Matrix. Nice. Actually trying to build a Thunder Dragon deck. Let me leave this up real quick. Oops. And this card, quick effect, you can discard this card, then target one Thunder monster you control. It gains 500 attack. If this card is banished, since it fields the graveyard, you can add one Thunder Dragon Matrix from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of one Thunder Dragon Matrix effect per turn, and only once that turn. Cool. And this will proc off your Thunder Dragon Colossus and Titan's effect. Oh no, it's just Titan. Yeah, it's just Titan. Galaxy Cleric. If this card is in your hand, you can target one Photon or Galaxy XC's monster you control. Attach this card to it as a material. If this card is normal summon or special summon, you can target 5 Photon and or Galaxy cards with different names in your graveyard. Shuffle them into the deck, then draw 2 cards. You can only use one Galaxy Cleric effect per turn, and only once that turn. Okay, so they're trying to bring back the Galaxy Photons cards. Salamangreat Falco. It's a Cyberse. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Salamangreat spell or trap in your graveyard. Set that target to your field. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one Salamangreat monster you control, except Falco. Return that monster to the hand. And if you do, special summon this card, and you can only use its effect once per turn, and only once that turn. Dino Wrestle Stegosaur. If this card is special summon, you can add one Dino Wrestling monster or one Roll Dino Wrestling from your deck to your hand. During the end phase, if this card is in your graveyard because it was sent there this turn and your opponent controls more monsters than you do, target one Dino Wrestling monster in your graveyard except Dino Wrestler Stegosaur. For the summon it, you can only use effect once per turn. Dino Wrestle Capraptor. This attack position card cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card is attacked, change it to defense position. At the end of the damage step, during the standard phase, if this card is in defense position, you can special summon one Dino Wrestler Capraptor from your deck. Yeah, you can only use the effect once per turn. Man, it's so hard to talk today. Okay, cool. To attack. And I'm not gonna read the effects again if they come up again. Galaxy Brave. If this card is in your hand, you can reveal one Photon monster in your hand. Special summon this card, and if you do, so it becomes. Wait, I already read that, right? Did I ever read that? Seems. No, I don't think so. If this card is almost special summon, you can target one Galaxy monster in your graveyard. Discard type becomes once per turn. Flame High King Genghis. 1 level 5 or higher normal, or no, level 5 or higher DD monster and 1 DD monster. If another DD monster is normal or special summoned to your field while you control this monster, except during the damage step, you can target 1 in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use the effect once per turn, and also once per turn, the spell or trap card is effect are activated, you can negate the activation. Nice. Salamagreet Foxy! When this card is normal summon, you can excavate the top 3 cards, and if you do, you can add 1 excavated Salamagreet card to your hand. Oh, that's pretty good. Also, shuffle the rest into the deck. Oh wow, so it's like a pot of duality or a magical circle. And you can discard 1 Salamagreet card, special summon this card, then you can destroy 1 face-up spell trap card on the field. Wow, it's pretty good. Dino Wrestler Pankratops. Oh, this card is going to be sided by every deck because it's pretty much like a Cyber Dragon. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Dino Wrestler Pankratops once per turn this way. Quick effect, you contribute 1 Dino Wrestler monster and target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it. Like, that is so good. That is so good. Like, what the heck? That is so good. And oh, nice. Summer Summoner. This card is actually really good. Check this effect out. So, Select monster 2. And you need two Thunder monsters, and once per opponent's turn, you can discard 1 card and target 1 Thunder monster in your graveyard, except a Link monster. Special summon it to your zone. Discard points to. That's crazy. It's really good. And Toll Hike. Each player must send 1 card from their hand to the graveyard to declare an attack. Ouch. That would hurt. Impancantation Pencil Plume. You can reveal 1 ritual monster in your hand. Special summon both this card from your hand and 1 Impancantation monster from your hand, except Impancantation. If this card is special summoned from the deck, you can target 1 ritual monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use 1 Impancantation once per turn. You can add special summon from the extra deck. Crusadia Spatha. Gains attack equal to the original attack of any monster discard points to. Okay, but it's a link to 1 pointing down, 1 to the side. If an effect monster is special summoned to a zone discard points to, except during the damage step, you can target 1 monster in either player's main monster zone, except discard, move it to another main monster zone. Okay. Duplexer Chimera. 2 Cyberse monsters. Once per turn, you contribute 1 Cyberse monster, spell or trap, and their effects cannot be activated during the battle phase of this turn. If this fusion summon card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 Cyanide Fusion and 1 Cyberse monster in your graveyard, except discard and add them to your hand. You can use effect once per turn. Oh, sorry about that. Toll Hike. Summoner. Look at that guy just chilling there. Alright, next pack. Elvis of the Nordic Aflar. Oh my god, there's so much stuff to read. If only this card is banished by the effect of a Nordic Link monster, you can send to the graveyard 1 Nordic monster you control and 2 Nordic monsters from your deck, whose total level is equal to 10. Then special summon 1 Asir monster from your deck. If an Asir monster in your possession is sent to the graveyard with your opponent's card, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon 1 Asir monster from your extra deck with a different name from the cards in your graveyard. You can only use effect once per duel, actually. Once per duel. Edge Imp Cotton Eater. It's a pendulum card. If this card is special summon, you can inflict 200 damage to your opponent. All fusion material monsters you control gain 300 attack. Cool. And you can draw a card also. World Legacy World 1. That's a big one. So its effect is if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 World Legacy monster from your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target 1 of your banished Orcus monsters. Special summon it. Also, you can special summon monster from this turn except dark monsters. Predaplast. Reveal any number of Predap cards in your hand and target the number of face-up monster your opponent controls. Place one counter on each one, and if you do, any of those monsters that are level 2 or higher become level 1. As long as they have a predator counter, if your predator plant monster would be destroyed by battle, you can banish this card from the graveyard instead. That's not bad. And Noble Knight Ivan. If Noble Arms equipped spell becomes equipped to this card, then you can special summon one Noble Knight token. And you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except Noble Knight monsters. You can use effect once per turn. While this card is equipped with Noble Arms, equip spell or all other Noble Knight monster control gain 500. And Thunder Dragon Discharge. The activation of your Thunder monster's effects cannot be negated. Once per turn, if a Thunder Dragon monster is normal or special summoned to your field, you can target one spell or trap card on the field, banish one Thunder monster from your deck, and if you do, destroy that target. Cool. And Salamangreat Sanctuary. If you link summon a Salamangreat, you can use one Salamangreat link monster you control with its same name as the entire material. During damage calculation, if your monster battles, you can pay 1,000 and target one link monster you control, make its attack to 0, and if you do, gain life points equals to its original attack. Oh, this card looks pretty cool. DDD Super Doom King Purple Armageddon. Nice. I'm not gonna read this. This is too much. The Revenge of the Normal. Special summon level 4 or lower monster from your hand. Up to activate control. Remember turn. Okay. Alright. Next pack. Salamangreat Gift. Dungeon Wrestler Capaptera. Crusadia Crawler. Oh, snap! Nani? Cyber's Clock Dragon. Nice. Huh, I should not read effects anymore to get pulls like this. Holy crap. So, you need a Clock Wyvern, 1+ link monsters. This card is a pretty crazy effect too. When this card is fusion summoned, you can send cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard equal to the total link rating of the materials used for this card's fusion summon. And if you do, until the end of the next turn, other monsters you control cannot attack. Also, this card gains 1,000 for each card sent to the graveyard by this effect. While you control a link monster, your opponent cannot target other monsters you control for attacks. Also, your opponent cannot target other monsters you control with card effects. If this fusion summon card you control is sent to the graveyard by your opponent's card effect, you can add one spell from your deck to your hand. Nice! Cyber's Clock Dragon. Total hike. Total hike. Crazy. Oh man, this purple one, this purple sleeve is gonna look so good with this card. Nice. Predator Plant Dragostapelia. Salamangreat Sanctuary. Super Doom King Purple Armageddon. Revenge of the Normal. Next pack. Galaxy Brave, Orchestrated Attack, Invisibility Barrier, Salamangreat Emerald Eagle. Yeah, that's pretty cool. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, destroy the opponent's monster. And if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the monster's original attack. Oh, cool. That's pretty strong. Extra Foolish Burial. Pay half your life points, send one monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. You can only activate one Extra Foolish Burial per turn. You cannot set spell or trap during the turn you activate this card. So you can activate them then, right? You can activate your spells or your traps. Ooh, Thunder Dragon Matrix. Another one. Crusadia Spatha. Deplexer Chimera. Salamangreat Mirror. Nice. Extra Foolish Burial. One more pack. Alright. Salamangreat Emerald Eagle. Salamangreat Gift. Dino Wrestler Capaptera. Danger Dogman. Nice. Got a danger card. You can reveal this card in your hand. Your opponent randomly chooses one card from your entire hand, and you discard the chosen card. And if the discarded card was not Danger Dogman, special summon one Danger Dogman from your hand, and if you do, draw one card. If this card is discarded, you can have all face-up monsters who your opponent control loses 1,000 until the end of this turn. Nice. Danger. Token Collector. Dino Wrestle Caparaptor. Gravekeeper Spiritualist. Will of Salmon Greet. And Patchwork Fluffle. The danger is real. And 2 more packs. 3 more packs. Dino Wrestle King to Wrestle. Invisibility Barrier. Galaxy Brave. Crusadia Crawler. Thunder Dragon Duo. Yo, this card is actually really good too. Cannot be normal summoner set. Must be first special summon from your hand by banishing 1 light and 1 dark from your graveyard. Once per turn, if a monster effect is activated in the hand, this card gains 300 until the end of the turn. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can banish 1 card from your graveyard, add 1 thunder monster from your deck to your hand. Once per turn during your opponent's end phase, you can target 1 of your banished card, place it on top or bottom of your deck. That's a really good card. Orcus Harp Horror. Super Doom King Purple Armageddon. Ostinato. Riff. Galaxy Cleric. Thunder Dragon Duo. Alright, 2 more. Dino Wrestler King T Wrestle. Invisibility Barrier. Galaxy Brave. Crusadia Crawler. Herald of the Abyss. Pay 1,500 life points and declare 1 monster type and 1 attribute. Your opponent must send 1 face-up monster with a declared type and attribute from their field to the graveyard. If possible, for the rest of this turn, your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters with that set monster's name. It's a pretty good card. And Clock Spartoy. Super Doom King Purple Armageddon. Ostinato. Galaxy Cleric. Herald of the Abyss. And last pack. Here we go, guys. Fill my soul with fusion. World Legacy World Wand. Incantation Bookstone. Edge Imp Cotton Eater. Dino Wrestle Capaptera. And what do we get? Ooh, some magic. Sky Striker Maneuver Vector Blast. Orcus Symbol Skeleton. Oh wait, let me read this. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, each player sends the top 2 cards of their deck to the graveyard, or as many as possible if less than 2. Then if you send at least 1 card to the graveyard and have 3 or more spells in your graveyard, you can shuffle all your opponent's monsters from the extra monster zone into the deck. Pretty good. Necrofusion. Dino Wrestle Stegosaur and Concentrating Current. Nice. Oh wait, did I put the where? Alright, now let's do a recap. So for our rares, we got Orcus Symbol Skeleton, Orcus Harp Horror, Token Collector, Thunder Dragon Matrix, Toll Hike, Thunder Dragon Discharge, Toll Hike, Thunder Dragon Matrix, and Gravekeeper Supernaturalist. And now for our supers. So, we got Sky Striker Maneuver Vector Blast, Herald of the Abyss, Thunder Dragon Duo, Danger Dogman, Extra Foolish Burial, Noble Knight Ivan I guess, Some Summer Summoner, Longarisu the Orcus Orchestrator, and we got 2 Ultras from 10 packs, guys. We got Galaxy Eye Soul Flare Dragon and Cyber's Clock Dragon. That is pretty cool. Look at this. That is sick. Crazy. Alright guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like and a thumbs up. And if you guys want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, subscribe, and I will be getting a booster box for y'all. I think I'm gonna get 2, so so I could get like a whole playset of the cards, and hopefully get some of the Titans and the Colossus and what is it, Hawk, and yeah, and Dragon Roar. Yeah, if you guys enjoy the video, subscribe. Peace.